to the next point. We should ensure
Once
whatever we
capital
say is
Q,
clear.
that means work is being done. We can see that it is in opposite direction. It is against.
Good day, learners. My name is Duhu Bako Fus. By God's grace, today's subject is government, and the topic that we shall be discussing is local government. I say it again, local government. Now, local government can be defined as a government established through an act of the local government level to deal with specific matters as it affects them. Under the 1963 Republican Constitution, the local government authorities were created mainly to deal with matters of the local concern. Example, markets, feeder roads, and motor parks. Now, local government is created during the regime of General Yakubu Gowon. It was created, under the act. That is, local government is legally and constitutionally created. And it is created mainly to deal with matters that concerns them. And the sole responsibility, or among many, why local governments are created is to deal with matters or issues that concern them. Example, markets, feeder roads, and motor parks. And what is a feeder road? I know market is well known. A feeder road is a road or a route, smaller roads that are off the main street. We have the main street. The feeder roads are the pedestrian roads or smaller roads or routes that lead to families' compound or houses. And we equally have motor parks. At the same time, local government generates its revenue through motor parks, markets, and at the same time, other things that local government build or make for her indigent are maternity homes or clinic, and that helps people at the local level. The essence of local government creation is to involve local participation in the affairs of the country, and also to bring them into the realms of politics at the grassroots. Local government is the third tier of government. Now, the essence of the creation of local government is to help the indigent, the people living in their various communities or people living in their villages, to participate in politics at the grassroots. Because politics, a best politician or a good politician starts from the grassroots, that is, from his own locality. Now, local government, one of the main important reasons why local government is created or formed is to help local participation, to help the masses, to help the people, to help group and individual to participate in politics at their own local level. And also, local government is the third tier of government. Some states or some countries embrace 2 or 3 tiers of government. That is the federal, the state, and the local government. Here in Nigeria, we operate the 3 tiers of government. We have the federal, the state, and the local government level. So the local government is the third tier of government, is the lowest tier of government. Learners, I want you to take note, because when marking scripts, students always get confused. There is difference between the 3 tiers of government and the 3 arms of government. The 3 tiers of government, as mentioned, the federal, the state, and the local government. While the 3 arms of government are the executive, the legislature, and the judiciary. And the executive, their main function is formulation of policies and implementation of policies, while the legislature are lawmakers, and the judiciary, they interpret law. So don't be confused during exams. We have 3 tiers of government and 3 arms of government. Take note. Local governments are created through a document called instrument. They are created like corporate bodies because they have legal existence. They can sue and can be sued. So local government is created through a document called instruments. And as mentioned, they are like corporate bodies. They are legally created. The local government, which is the third tier of government as mentioned, can be sued and be sued. That is, local government can sue organization, an individual or group of individuals, and at the same time, individual and group of individuals can equally sue local government. So local government has a legal backing, and local government is created legally as mentioned in our definition, or rather in our introduction. Power of the local government. Powers of the local government. Number one, making of bylaws. Making of bylaws. The legislative arm of local government is involved in making bylaws. The impact of these laws are only felt within the local government concerned. Now, local government make bylaws. We have laws, we have rules and regulations, and we have bylaws. Now, local government is created, to deal with issues that concerns them as the definition entails. So local government make bylaws, that is small laws or rules and regulations that concern them within, the locality or within the jurisdiction of the local government. Now the local government make bylaws, that is rules and regulations, that govern them, that guides the indigent in the locality. As we all know, maybe example, you don't go to farm on Saturday and nobody will go to farm on Saturday, that Saturday. Maybe there's a tradition or there's a festivity that locality will want to observe. And example, harvest, during harvest period. At times, there are rules and instruction given by the traditional rulers. So it is expected that minus rules and regulations or the bylaws given in the local government are expected that the indigent living within that locality are expected to comply or abide by the bylaws and all the rules and regulations that will be given that will guide them within that locality. Secondly, we have power to punish offenders. Power to punish offenders. That is, local government can punish whoever violates laws, and they can punish who violate the laws made. They are tried in customary court within the set up. That is, local government has the power to punish offenders within the local government. They have customary courts. Customary courts are like smaller courts or customary courts that are built by the government. In every local government we have customary court. And this customary court handle and deals with issue that regards people within the locality. Is it marital issue? Is it dispute on land or on farm? Or dispute or misunderstanding between brother and sister or uncle and auntie and the like. So customary court is there to handle such issues, and they have the right and the legal power to punish offenders. They either levy them, fine them, some lashed, that is been flogged. The gravity of the offense or the gravity of the punishment, it depends on the offense committed. So local government has the power and the right to punish offenders within the locality. And the customary courts are there, the judge is there, and his executive and his fellow workers to handle such issues or problems within the local government. Number 3 is imposition of levy. Imposition of levy. They can impose levy on the people for some specific purposes. That is, local government can impose levy to her people for specific purpose. Take for example, a culvert is damaged or destroyed by flood or by rain, or they need a bridge or drainages. Now the district head or the chief of that locality can levy each family to pay either 100 naira or 500 naira or 1,000 naira per head or per family. that is levy. Levy is when you charge or you impose or you force or you ask group of people, locality or individual, to pay the same amount per head. That is levy. So if it is 500, every family is expected to pay 500. Or on the other hand, every head is expected to pay 500. Flat rate or flat amount to be paid is known as levy. Now, reasons for the creation of local government. Reasons for the creation of local government. Number one, bringing government nearer to the people. Bringing government nearer to the people. This is done so that those at the grassroots will be part of the government. Those at the grassroots will be part of the government. So one of the main reasons of the creation of local government is to bring people nearer, very close to the government. And that pave way for the people, the indigenous, the people living in that locality to participate in politics at their local level. Now, this also help all the politicians at the ward level to the local government participate. Everybody has the right to go and obtain his voter's card, to go and cast vote during election, and equally you have that right once you are qualified or you meet up the expectation of the state or the federal government and the local government. You can go for any post, you can contest for any post, and you can be given. Though in most cases at the local government level, we have the councillor. You can contest for the post of the councillor. So that is allowed. So it is allowed. So most people start their politics at the local government level. And it is good for politicians to start their political career at the local level. Number two, local participation. It enables the local people to participate in politics of their country. It enables the local people to participate in the politics of their country. As mentioned earlier, this local participation, everybody has the right to participate. So it enables everybody to participate in politics at the local level. Once you are of age, that is constitutionally 18 years, you have the right to participate. You can vote, you can be voted for. You can go for campaign rally. Anything that has to do with politics, you have that right, that legal right to participate as an individual. That is why local government is created, as mentioned earlier. Thirdly, even development. Even development. Local government provides the avenue for even development of all parts of the people. Even, that is equal development. Equal development. So local government ensures that development in the community is equally, taking place, or the development should be equal. If it is feeder roads, all feeder roads will be constructed within that locality equally. If it is primary school or secondary school, local government want to start before she invites the government to come and assist. If it is done in area A, it will be done in area B. If it is fertilizer, the locality or the district head will share fertilizer equally. And everything that is expected to be done at the local level is expected to be done evenly, that is equally, and everybody will benefit. Fourthly, diverse interests. Diverse interests. The interests of the local government people differ. The creation of the local government cater for these interests. Nigeria, it will interest you to note, that Nigeria is a heterogeneous society. Nigeria being a heterogeneous society means Nigeria is a big society with many ethnic groups, so many dialects, and different religions. So there are people with diverse interests, diverse religion, diverse belief. So it is expected that the interests of the people are being provided no matter what. So the population doesn't mean it is expected that people with diverse interests are being provided with whatever they need. So it is expected that local government should do her best to ensure that people benefit very well from the local government. So diverse interest is also very important. It is expected that the local government should meet the needs of her people at the local level at all times. Number 5, agents of central and state government. Agents of central and state government. Local government acts as agents of central and state government in the implementation of policies. For example, maintenance of law and order. So local government assists or aids the state and the federal government to ensure that law and orders are being implemented. And that is why we have the customary court. And almost all villages in all localities you go, you see a police post or a police station. And we have different security agencies at different levels at any time. They are there, either locally or, the real one, that is the official security men. For example, we have policemen all over, we have JTF, and the like. So all these are there to ensure that they assist the state and the federal government to ensure that laws and orders are being maintained. That is, with the strict assistance and the guidance of the district head, our chiefs, and the like. Point number 6, provision of essential services. This is done to complement the effort of the central and the state government in the provision of essential services to the local populace. Now, it is expected that local government, assists also the state and the federal government to provide essential services for the people in her locality. That is, pipe and water, electricity, good road, schools, maternity homes, or clinic. It is expected that local government should at least, do something to have such things on the ground. And if the local government cannot, the local government can seek for assistance from the state government, and if it is above the state government, they can equally, collaborate or liaise with the federal government. And you see that most of the social or essential services are being provided at the local level everywhere. Now, employment. The 7th point is employment. Local government provides employment at the local level. Of course, every local government, we have the secretariat, the structure, secretariat at the local government level. The chairman is there, the deputy chairman, the secretaries, and there are different offices, that concerns and affect the people in that locality. We have education unit, we have budget and economic planning, we have agriculture, we have health, and the like. So, of course, you need human power, or we need people to work and man those offices. So for that, it creates, avenue for people to gain employment. And also, we also need, or they will also need security men, gardeners, and the like. So automatically, that help, the indigent in that locality to secure job. Number 8, community development. Community development. Local government can equally provide opportunities for local participation in community development projects. As mentioned earlier, local government assists state and federal government. So community development in the local government is something that is expected to be done by the people in their locality. So people participate in developing their country, their local government, by either contributing financially, some go out to work with their strength, so contributed in various ways. So that helps the locality to develop, or that helps the community to develop. So it creates way for every individual in that locality to participate. And it is expected for every individual to participate, because in every society, any community you find yourself, whatever people are doing to help the community, it is expected that an individual or every individual should equally participate. So community development is very important because it helps, or it gives the opportunity for everybody to participate in developing their community. So some contribute financially, as mentioned, and some go out to work and to do everything possible to see that they develop their locality or their community. The ninth point is training and development of future political leaders. Training and development of future political leaders. They are made possible at the grassroots by creation of the local government. So most people are being trained at the local level. Local government, in other words, can be seen as a testing ground. It can be seen as a testing ground because it trains individuals in politics at the local level. So you start your political career at the local government level. You register for your card. You can contest for the post of councillor as mentioned earlier. Later you can contest for the seat or for the office of the local government chairman, and before you know it, one will be able to raise easily in his political career. So it made possible at the grassroots for every individual to participate. So it serves as a training ground. It trains leaders of tomorrow. Because if today you start as a councillor, before you know it, tomorrow, you are the chairman of local government. And before you know it again, God can open doors for you. You can contest for the governor, the seat of the governor office, or member House of Reps, or even the president or senator. So it serves as a training ground. It trains leaders of tomorrow, and that is done at the local government level. So local government, as said, it can be defined, or it can be seen in other ways, or in a layman language, as a testing ground. Because if you want to start to pick up, you go and start at your local government, particularly politics. It's good for a politician to be well known in his locality, start his politics in his locality. That is why at times, nowadays in Nigeria, if you are contesting for a post, you know, your political opponent will even go to your village and begin to dig deep into your history, whether you pay your tax or you do this at the local government level. And that is why it is expected that you start your political career at the local government level. So local government as the third tier of government is very, very important, and it's very, very useful because it assists the state and the federal government. It equally assists young individuals, young politicians, and leaders of tomorrow to start or to kickstart their political careers at the local government level. So local government goes a long way, you know, to train leaders. It goes a long way to train politicians, and also it serves as a testing or as a training ground for every individual. So local government being the third tier of government, the lowest tier of government, assists the state and the federal government by providing a lot of things to the people in her locality, particularly essential services. And I said essential services are road, hospital, pipe-borne water, electricity, maternity home, clinics, motor park, and the like. So all these, you know, are done by the local government to assist the state government and also to help the indigent in that locality. We have come to the end of this lesson, but before I go, my student or learners at home, I would like to give this assignment to you to keep you, busy. And the first question says, define local government. Define local government. That is 1A. And 1B, explain the powers of local government. Explain the powers of local government. There are 3, and I've explained them. So you explain the 3 powers of local government. And question 2 says, state 6 reasons for the creation of local government. I repeat, state 6 reasons for the creation of local government. In case you have a question or you need further explanation, you can WhatsApp me or contact me through this number 0802 354 7912. I repeat 0802 354 7912. I remain your government teacher, Nuhu Bako Fus. Stay safe, keep learning. Thank you.